Okie doke, here is the belt drive conversion kit that I got from RGM Motors. And it looks like a decent bit of kit. I'll be going through it and sort of fitting it, see how it goes, fitting it with you. First impressions, yeah, it seems well made. And it's a full instruction manual, which is quite detailed. The only downside, I'd say, first glance, I've read it through a couple of times, the fitting manual, is there's no real diagrams in it. That's about the only diagram. But there's no real diagrams at all for fitting. The only diagram, I think, is that's the only diagram which is about clutch, not actually about the belt. But I think they look quite comprehensive, the instructions. The kit looks well made. So the first thing I've got to do is I've got to take the bearing off the sort of clutch centre. The clutch centre, it's got a seal bearing, which is good because of course this is going to be running dry, and the one part of the whole system that needs lubrication is this bearing. Obviously the belt doesn't need lubrication, nor does the rotor or the stator. The clutch itself is designed not to have lubrication, so the only thing that needs it is this bearing, and it's a seal bearing, so that should be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do to begin with, I'm going to take the clutch centre off the original clutch basket. Obviously this is a new basket to fit the teeth on the belt. Fit the new clutch centre and then have a go at loosely fitting the whole thing. Okay, so I've hit a bit of an unexpected problem. I've come to fit the belt drive on the primary chain case. The first thing I need to do is to take the clutch centre out of the old chain driven clutch basket and put it in the new clutch basket, obviously for the belt drive. So it's held on with a circlip at the back, so that's fine, it just comes out. But when I'm going to take it out, I've realised that it's loose. There's a huge amount of play there, huge amount of play, and just as much play in the new clutch basket. Completely unacceptable. What's been happening is that's been spinning. It's been spinning here on the bearing. So rather than the bearing turning around, the actual clutch has been spinning, and that's no good at all. So the normal thing with a clutch is you're checking the teeth. If I can get this to focus anyway, to see if there's damage from the clutch plates digging in to the splines, and that's not bad at all. That's fine. So I thought that was fine. So I took it out to put in the new one. Obviously not bothered about checking the splines and that on this because that's not being used anymore. Anyway, and then I suddenly realised that that obviously it's too worn. I can't use it. The actual splines are okay, but the centre isn't. Now here's the problem: is that is actually supposed to be really tight, and this is a new one. The replacement. It's all covered in frost, so I've had it in the freezer. So I'm going to put it back in the freezer in a minute. But I know that they're really tight fit. Oh no, I don't want you to go in. Don't go in. Come back out. Hold on a minute. That will go in, but you've got to be dead careful because it's so easy for that to go in at an angle. Oh, I'm putting that back in the freezer in a minute. But what I need to do is I'm going to try and heat the casing up, because it's really difficult. Otherwise I'll have to take this down and find someone with a press. I haven't got a bench press, but it really needs pressing in. Otherwise you can make a right mess of it and mess up the mating surfaces and so on. So I'm going to have to heat this up. However, this of course is a sealed bearing, unlike this unsealed bearing, and it's sealed because of course it's designed for belt drive. So all the grease in that stays inside, which is great because obviously you need that lubrication. Which we haven't got because there's going to be no oil in there. But obviously I've got to be now careful heating this up because I don't want to melt the rubber sealing. And some of these bearings, they've got plastic, sort of like these ball races, these cages of plastic. Be careful on some of the new ones. And so heating them up, you just melt them cage. But the actual cage, I'm sure, is metal, but the seal is obviously rubber. So I'm going to heat this up gently, but not very warm. But just get it warm, just to try and get it expanded a bit. So see if I can get the new clutch centre in the new clutch basket. Yeah, so I wasn't expecting that to be worn at all. It shouldn't be worn on that shaft, but it is. It's really loose, really loose. I mean, unacceptable. So we've had to get a new one, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to heat this up gently. I'll put that back in the freezer, and then I'll come back and see if we can get that in. But it's a nightmare. As soon as it goes offline, it will jam, and then you're snookered. That's why I wanted to actually, when it pull it back out, I put it in. It started to go in, but it went in at an angle. So you just got to get it back out, otherwise it will just jam. So anyway, wish me luck, and I'll hopefully be back in a minute with it now inserted. Phew. Right, well, I'm very glad to say there we are, all done. The bearings, the clutch centre is fitted nicely through the bearing. You see how rock solid that is. It's absolutely tight, as opposed to the other one, which was, it's just completely gone. No good. So I heated this up to 100 degrees, which is about half what I normally would, because obviously we got this rubber seal on the bearing, and that seemed to work fine. Had the centre in the freezer, and it's all a question of getting it in straight. If you get it in straight to begin with, then it will go, but if it's at an angle, it will wedge, and then you're snookered. But it went in straight, so that's good. I've just got to put the circlip. There's a circlip on the back. There's a circlip on the back that holds the bearing in, and then there's a groove on the back of this, on the back of the clutch centre, and we put a circlip on that, and that just stops the clutch centre coming out. Although in our case, it certainly won't. Now it's nice and tight. So now we're ready to carry on. We've got the new clutch basket. We've now got a new clutch centre, and so all new, and so we're ready to carry on fitting the new the belt drive to the primary.